Life incompatible planet with ancient bones. Ooh. That's sort of exciting. Hello everyone, Thranxes here, and welcome back to No Man's Sky, episode 124. So last episode we had stopped here at this system in an attempt to try to find a large explorer, and no, I'm not going to buy this ship before you're like, stop, it's not an S-Class. No, I know that, but I want to show something. So this ship, while it can come in different classes, only has 31 slots, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 technology slots. This is, in fact, considered a large explorer ship. However, what I've realized sitting here at this station for a little bit and watching all the ships come and go is that this is, in fact, the largest explorer ship that can land at this station. So I don't even see a reason to stop and wait for it to come in the S-Class because, frankly, most of the explorer ships in this system happen to be small, as I believe there's a set number of them, and then after that, there are no others. So that being the case, we don't have a reason to really stay in this system. It's 31 and 8. Many of the other explorers are in the teens for cargo space. Let's see if a couple of them will land. No, they won't. Take my word for it. I have been hanging out here for a little bit. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to see if we can get ourselves a manufacturing facility, at least one, and then we'll likely be on our way. As I don't see a reason to stay here if we're not going to be able to get the ship that we require. Operations Center, let's try again. I think we can get a manufacturing facility. Hopefully, anyways. Supply depot. Perhaps the third time is the charm, and we'll be able to find one now. Survey says... Hey, okay, so it looks like it's going to give us one of each, which is acceptable, and they're both semi-pseudo in the same direction. 20 minutes away, 24 minutes away. So here's what we'll do. We'll get on board our Nomad, which I had already summoned here. And what we can do is we can put our engine on board, meaning all we need now are 2 boost modules. And what does it say? 7 minutes. I don't know how I feel about that. Ooh. Plus with these forests, my goodness. This planet is very woodsy. Well, we could spend a little time exploring this planet, but honestly, I'm tempted to just get on the road and find another system to go to. I have been doing some research as to discovering the ships that you want. There's an unknown building. We should go see what that's all about. And one of the things I determined in the research was the classification of the economy of systems. So in a lot of the comments, I've heard people saying that I should be looking for wealthy or opulent systems. And in fact, while that is true, it's not 100% true. It is somewhat misleading, as it had led me to believe that a system had to be either opulent or wealthy to be considered a high wealth system and have the high chance of giving me what it is I desire. And no, we're not going to do this. So in fact, what I have learned is that these high wealth systems, all of these things are far away. These high-wealth systems actually come in a variety of names. Launch thrusters not charged. Oh, what a world, what a world. What a cruel, cruel world. What happens when you don't pay attention to your launch thrusters. So the descriptors that are considered high wealth and have a chance to have larger ships of an S-class are affluent, booming, high supply, opulent, wealthy, and I believe there was one more. What's making that noise? You startle me. It's over here. Boy, these are woods right here. This is quite a forested little planet. Alright, enough of that. I just want this sodium nitride, please. And thank you. Okay, let's get back down to our ship. Which has no fuel in the launch thruster. It does have some. It does not have enough. I see. Okay, well, we're going to take off, and we're going to absolutely exit this third-person view here. Alright, let's go to the drop pod first. Let's see how far away we are. 40 seconds. That's going to be on the other side of this mountain. I think if we pop up into the upper atmosphere here, we'll be able to gain a little bit of speed. No, we need more speed than that. This ship is a hog. It is so slow. So ridiculously slow. Okay, there we go. Now we're in the atmosphere. Out of the atmosphere, we picked up our speed, and we overflew it. We overflew it. It's just got a huge drag coefficient. It can't handle all that air resistance. We're coming in hot, as in straight down. What could possibly go wrong in a blizzard with no visibility? Boy, this planet is a little crazy. I feel like the weather shouldn't say frequent blizzards. That's a bit of a misnomer. I feel like it should say constant blizzards. Because a little bit of time that I've been here, it has not stopped, but just for a few seconds. Alright, so we'll get another drop pod for the cargo. That's 42. 6 more to go. And we'll be all done with that noise. Feels good to be checking things off our list. Okay. Next, let's see what's here. Manufacturing facility is 40 seconds out, and I can't see a darn thing. I mean, it's just pure whiteout conditions there on the surface. It's too bad this system did not have a nice tropical planet. This could have been a cool system to hang out in. And I think we're going to need to slow down. Right. Let's find our landing pad, please. Not the trees. Oh. Okay, okay. All right. Let's pull up for a second. I can't even see my landing area. There's no visibility here. Where is it? Must be over here. Here it is. Okay. These blizzards are absolutely horrible, which we need to be doing the save and chart. I don't know why I stopped doing that. I mean, I know why I stopped doing it, but I don't believe that problem exists anymore, so there's no reason to continue doing it that way. Wow, this is a fairly large building here. Okay, well, there's no reason for us to be worrying about thermal protection while we do have all this dioxide in our inventory and an S-class protection module. Whoa, whoa, whoa! No, no, I'm not trying to... Stay away. I just want to get in your building. I don't necessarily want to fight. Alright, let's do that. Oh, come on. Oh, okay. At least it's warm in here. Good night. Somebody shut the door. It's such a draft. Who left the door open? I would never do such a thing. Not me. High Orbital Technological. My intrusion has led to the work underway on the primary terminal being scrambled. It's a jumble of words. Using what's visible, I can reboot the Overseer's workflow and get systems online. It's got to be satellites, right? Because of technological. The electronic overseer's workflow is restored. The system comes back online. Pulse engine module C. Okay, nanites, I suppose. See, that's... I don't want to say that's underwhelming, but that's underwhelming. Although I suppose if we want to get this Atlas Pass version 3, we've got to keep at it. What is in here? Some nanites. Some random containers. Huh. Are we not going to get some condensed carbon, some projectile ammunition? Sure, I suppose. Alright, let's see what is through the other direction here. We have the version 2 pass, we might as well. It's one of these tranquil terrariums, which I don't really need. Hey, how's it going? Don't you do it. Alright, let's reload our plasma launcher and then switch back to our force field. Alright, next on our tour of this wonderful planet is the manufacturing facility, which is 15 seconds in... Whoa. Is that a mountain of copper? That's pretty cool. Alright, no. Let's take advantage of this good weather to get where we're going, shall we? Yes, another landing pad, if you please. Wow, I can't get over how dense the forests are on this planet. Like, I mean, those are some woods. I really kind of love it. Kind of love it. I do. Okay. So this manufacturing facility is significantly smaller than the operations center, so we're just going to knock the door open, let ourselves in, get ourselves a nice little blueprint. Knock, knock. How is everyone doing today? Oh no, don't follow me in here. That's not okay. No, you're supposed to be trapped outside. What kind of a world is this when the robots that guard this facility can enter the facility to actually protect it? That's not fair. EHU, something motor automated disconnection, motor fire, repair immediately entity. Machinery here is mining an asteroid for oxides. The process has stalled. The facility reeks of burnt metal, and the floor is hot to touch. I can direct automated repairs, but it's unclear where. The drill motor. Yeah. Pretty obvious. Asteroid mining drill motor is replaced and operational. Atlas Pass version 3. I love it. Oh, we're going to go get some of that in our life. Okay. Well, on that note, let's go ahead and we'll just collect some of these pearls while we're here, because, I mean, it is some money. And they are right here. And when there's this many clustered together, I mean, it's not a batch of storm crystals, but that's still decent money. All right, let's get out of this planet. I mean, this planet is just super duper cold. I'm over it. I am over it. What's that? Supply depot? No, no, no. We don't care about the supply depot. Let us depart. Please and thank you. You know what? I don't even think we're going to fly to our capital ship. We're going to call it here. Or they don't want to let us do that, in which case we will fly to our capital ship. Nope. Nope. Alright, well, I do not like this, I do not like this ship at all. Not a fan. Yuck, I cannot wait to trade it away. Gosh, cannot wait. We've got all of this nonsense in our inventory. Didn't we make... No, we did make some iridesite. Aronium, magnagold, and grantine. Herox, limium, and the other one makes geodesite. Dirty bronze. We'll have to grab some of those. All right, let's reset our starship so we can actually get our economy scanner online, because we're going to have to go check out the galactic map yet again. Look for another system. I would explore this system more. Oh. If there was but a tropical planet somewhere in this system, but alas, that there is not. I'm not motivated to stay. Aronium? Sure. I don't know why it does that. It really does not like that. And now it gave us 2 portable refiners. I don't know how I feel about that. And now we have more iridesite and more geodesite. So we need some dirty bronze, which I think is over here. Yes. And we need the grantine as well. Ugh. And it's duplicating our items. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Alright, geodesite and the iridesite. No, it's not nitrogen salt we need. What is it? It's more of this magno gold. Ooh, we do need some emerald. It is more of this magno gold. Wait, my inventory is not full. What? Oh, now my inventory is full. Look what you're doing to me. Trying desperately to get our ducks in a row here. No, what I want is lots of iridesite. Because A, it sells for a good bit, but also it's needed for some of the more fancy materials. And then also we want this geodesite for the same reason. So that's why we're sort of trying to stockpile these things. Dirty bronze, lemium. This one is the emerald, which we're going to replace. This one is right. This one can hold all of our leftovers. Oh no, the lemium! No, we have no room for the lemium. Well, maybe we'll just hold on to that for a little bit. It's not going to hurt anything too much to hold on to it. So we'll go high capacity inventory. This will go into our Starship, sure. Pearls, emerald, these are to sell, those are to convert. So I think first things first, we can go ahead and just queue up the Atlas Pass version 3, please. Boom, which now we can get rid of 2, so now we have 3. Wonderful, wonderful news. Now let us take some emerald and some chromatic metal and replace the emerald that we spent. And we'll sell these albumin pearls. Well, not even 100,000 units. Maybe it wasn't worth our time to do that. Reevaluate my life's decisions there. Ugh, another signal booster. Stop giving me free things. Magno gold. Yeah, you know what? Let's put the lemium over there for now. I mean, look at it all, right? That's a lot. So now we're growing all of this mordite. We do need a picture of a desert world. Nah, I want to leave this system though. I'm kind of done with this system here. So if we made 250 for I guess what would have been 50? No, 50 would have made 200. So it would have been like 45. So then we probably only need about another 150 to even out. So it'll give us 3 plus 2. Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's check our math. So what we want is 1,000. Hey, and we're 4 over. Look at that. That is how you math right there. Giving us our 1,000 with 4 over. Oh, you know, every once in a while I get one right, and man, does it feel good. It doesn't happen often. I'm gonna celebrate it when it happens. Don't take this away from me. I need it. Okay. Let us check out the galactic map and see where we're gonna go from here. Okay, again, we're not going to the black hole, but instead towards the galactic core. Yeah, about the 1,000 light-year range this ought to do. Oh, hyperdrive has no fuel. Well, before we get all wrapped up finding the perfect place and then we have to bail. Let's, in fact, refuel the hyperdrive. Alright, galactic core we go. Sustainable, satisfactory. No. So what we need to do is we need to sort by life form. Korvax fledgling, sustainable, adequate, medium supply. We need something that... Oh, out of jump range. No. We need to backtrack a little bit. Destitute. And here we have found it. So what we have... Set our waypoint in case we get off of it. What we have is a Korvax system about 1,300 light years towards the galactic center with 5 planets with an advanced economy. Now, advanced is one of the economies that are listed as being high wealth, and it also has water, and so we're going to check it out. Okay, at the Hajin Latov system. 5 planets, an advanced trading economy, sort of a regular blue, just sort of an azure ocean blue nebula. Ah, data injection. So I did look this up, and what this is part of the quest chain where you get 1 glyph every time you warp. Thing is, I already have all 16 glyphs, and so it's some sort of bug or doesn't apply to us, but in any event, we don't really have to pay attention to it. And so we're not, because we have all 16 glyphs. Which is fine, because once we find the system that we want to settle down in, we're going to identify a portal and get our address and do some traveling. Now, I had thought about, in my quest to find the ship that I want, I had thought about going online and pulling up many of the various addresses that already exist to locate a large S-Class Explorer ship. However, I wanted to give something new to everyone rather than borrow from something everyone else has found. And what I mean by that is that the game No Man's Sky is so large and so vast that odds are, with a little bit of work, I'll be able to find an undiscovered system with a large S-Class Explorer and provide my own address for those that like the type of ship that I find. Aspect of solemnity. Nope. Alright, what have we here? Cyclotron, photon cannon, pulse engine. We already have a pulse engine. We'll get a hyperdrive module? I don't really want to hold on to another one of those just yet. We do need some boost modules for the Nomad, though. Engine and laser, we'll pass on those. Let's see, if we have a scanner module, that would be really great here. No, just a pulse spitter S-Class. I reject these terms wholeheartedly and completely. Haulers and shuttles. Not the explorers that we are searching for. Let's see if there are any quests we can pick up while we're here. Take a photo on a desert world. We already need to do that anyways. Pirates missing person. Kill 3 sentinels. I accept those terms. Kill 1 sentinel quad. Yes, I'm sure we'll find the opportunity to do that. Deliver an item, hunt pirates. Nope. That will do for those quests. We'll go ahead and hand in a little bit of copper here. No, I don't want to do your mission. Thank you. I have my own missions to do. We're still scouting out drop pods and manufacturing facilities. And oh my goodness, I had almost forgotten. We have an Atlas Pass version 3. We so need to go see what that is all about. And it occurs to me as I'm talking to everybody and getting as many words as I can, it occurs to me that something that happened off camera while I was turning in all of my Corvax casings over and over and over again as I ended the previous episode is that I reached max reputation level. Boom, Traveler of the Atlas. So that's pretty cool. We're getting there with words, 285. Wow, definitely the Corvax are the ones I know the most words for, so it stands to reason that if we are going to hunt manufacturing facilities, we should absolutely do it in Corvax systems. Systems visited are getting up there. Missions, we've done like no missions, but we'll get there as well. And then Merchants Guild, Mercenaries Guild, and Explorers. So Mercenaries and Explorers seems to be the ones we've progressed on the most. Oh, look at that planet. Green and orange. Oh, that could be cool. It looks sort of tropical with the green grass, potentially, maybe. Ugh, no, I don't want to start humming. Okay, before we do anything else, let's go. Ooh, what are you? A19-5, B16-4. So you see now we already know 2 of the Explorer ships in this system are small. That's not good. It's not good. There are 5 more varieties, unique varieties of ships in this system. Although I have to say, the Explorers with like the 4 wings, those actually look kind of cool. It's like almost an X-wing design. Those are kind of neat. Hello everyone, don't mind me. I just want to see what you guys keep in the back here. Atlas Pass version 3. It's a larger terrarium? It's like a little quarters, but there's... Is there nothing to do here? Oh, come on, surely I can... No, it is. It's just more of this oddness here. It's a little terrarium. I'll have to say they're somewhat underwhelming. I mean, it would be a little cooler if they gave like platinum maybe, or I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting, but I was expecting a tiny bit more than that. Okay, well, we're going to repeat the process where let's see what sort of planets we're looking at here. Toxic planet. Well, that looks like a cold planet. A cold, cold celestial dwarf. A Hymal planet. What sort of planet is orange soda over here? A humid planet. We do need one of those. I would like to check it out. I don't know if Scalding planet. None of these other planets have a lot of character to them, though. Let's say you. What are you? Life incompatible planet with ancient bones. Ooh. That's sort of exciting. So that's all 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I want to see what this life incompatible planet is all about. To be completely honest, I think that one just sounds cool, even if it's not. But it has ancient bones on it. I'm sure that a life incompatible planet won't have any manufacturing facilities or trade centers on it, though. So it might just be something we make a quick stop over to just to check out. It looks odd. Like it sort of has this... I don't know, this deep violet slate color to it, but it looks smooth and glassy. Oh, I forgot to sell my modules. Oh, what a goofball. That's quite a bit of nanites as well. Well, we'll do that. We'll do that soon enough. I don't Do you hold more? No, you don't. I didn't think so. I don't want to hold you on the Starship. Thank you very much. No, I'm good with this. Oh. Oh no, it's a dark, sort of gnarly color. It does have ancient bones on it. I would feel remiss if we didn't make planetfall and at least look for some of these ancient bones. I mean, if we are going to settle down... Oh. Oh. How did we let our pulse engine get out of fuel? Oh my goodness. Because I didn't bring any pyrite with me. Oh, for shame. Stop warping in. I'm trying to mine up tritium. It's going to get in my way. We're just going to let ourselves get stranded out here. Come on, give me some more. This was not the ship to take over in this direction, for sure. I didn't even look at the conflict level. I didn't even consider the ramifications of any of those things. And I didn't scan for a blasted trade area. Well, mistakes were made. But at this point, there's not a lot we can do except truck through. Look at that atmosphere. This is going to be a very interesting little airless planet, I imagine. Alright. And, oh, it's relatively flat. Well, I guess relatively is a relative term. Alright, we have to at least make landfall. These planets always just feel so, I don't know, oppressive, lonely. You know, what you would expect on a life-incompatible planet. I don't see any ancient bones. Okay, well, we've got to go see what the natural burial site has. I think we have to. Oh, yeah. That's a thing, too. Good thing we have all the dioxide we could ever need. No, this planet is relatively flat. It's just sort of a wasteland here. Ooh. A whispering egg. You know, we actually need to hunt some monstrosities, believe it or not. But we don't really have anywhere we can go to seek refuge. This could be a dangerous maneuver. I think we should give it a try, though. Ooh. Yeah, what do you think about that, huh? Was that all the ones we needed to kill, or did we need to kill one more? Hold on, because I see... Oh, no, there's more. Okay, hold on. I don't think we need to kill that many more, do we? Oh, come on now. Now, I know we killed, what was it, 7? We only had to kill 7. Are those missions only... Huh. Oh, I guess those missions are just for that system? That must be the case. I'm not sure. I'm not seeing it. Well, then that was hardly worth it. Okay, that was hardly worth it. The Purge Atlas sequence 2 of 16. Yeah, except I already have the sequence. Interesting. So I guess you would get the glyphs naturally anyways, without having to spend the nanites to get them. Alright, let's see what we get here. Intact skeleton. Excavated bones. Evident from this ravaged collection of bones is a grim, fascinating story of the metastasis of a long-eradicated disease. Okay, valued at, 1,000,000 units. That's not bad. Ugh, I'm not going to collect enough of those to make that worth my time. Let's leave this planet. Alright, so barring the length of this episode getting a little bit past me, what we need to do is we need to go back to the space station and sell our modules, and then actually hit the freighter and switch our ship. And then I guess we'll head to the tropical world and scan for a trading post. I think that's the proper way to handle business. But that's where we're going to wrap up No Man's Sky, episode 124. I'm going to go back to the space station in between episodes. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've had a good time watching. because as always, I've had a good time playing. Come back next episode to see how our tropical planet in this system looks and whether or not we're able to find the explorer ship of our dreams. But until next time, take care.